We got our fighters coming to the ring right now. We got Tony Baltaci fighting out of the red corner. Very experienced amateur fighter.
Just like this. Check, 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 check.
I got a special guest here with me, Mo Muscle DeReese.
Yo, 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 you already
He's
know
gonna be
it's
helping
Mo
me
Muscle.
commentate the fights here.
I'm excited about this one, man. Tony Baltaci's been putting in a lot of work. You know, I've been blessed to train him in a couple of his earlier fights, man. And he's been evolving as a fighter. He started as a wrestler, and to see his striking develop as much as it has, it's been amazing to see. And I can't wait to see what he does tonight. His opponent, Randy Newell, man, he's also awesome. You know, he's 3-8. You know, he had a lot of losses in the beginning, but his last 3 wins were recent, and it showed a dominant. He also won the Naga this couple weeks ago, man. So he improved his ground game substantially. He was known as a kickboxer, so everybody wanted to take him down. Now he's rounded off his game, and this will be an interesting fight.
Very excited for this fight here.
They look focused, especially Randy. Randy looks really, really focused.
Randy looks very calm here.
Tony looked like he's ready to have fun. You know, that's what I like to see in a fight, fighter, man. You go out here and have fun, man, because at the end of the day, you know, this is what we love to do. You know, it's a lot of stress, you know, in the camp, but at the end of the day, man, this is what we love to do.
Holding a record of 3-2, weighing in at 141.8 pounds, fighting out of Titusville, Florida, Tony Baltaci! And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, holding a record of 3-8, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Orlando, Florida, representing Worldwide MMA and Art of War, Randy Walking Weapon!
Respect as he bows to the crowd.
Both of these fighters look in great shape. The door is closed now, and this is the main event.
There he goes. And it begins.
Show of respect here at the beginning. Hard leg kick from Newell.
He's firing off on the back. Oh, and he hits the mat.
Lost balance there, back to his
keeping his
feet.
focus. Randy's very active here in the beginning. He's getting loose.
Displaying his kickboxing skills here early.
Tony's being patient, working in, figuring out his distance.
Very good foot placement by Randy.
Randy's got his hands up high.
And with a nice, awesome leg kick. And Randy comes back. Dropping bombs. Randy looks very strong.
Big slam there by Newell. Right into the rear naked choke by Baltaci.
And he has the rear naked and deep.
He needs to stay calm.
He looks like he's about to get out.
He needs to get it under the chin.
Tony has him in a rear naked after being slammed to the mat. He lands with his back. I don't understand how that just happened. Randy is a beast. And Tony just slithers like a snake and gets the rear naked. This is amazing.
Both fighters need to be patient here.
It looks like Tony's a little bit out of position.
Newell on top now.
Randy Newell takes the top.
Looks like he's got his back now in the mount.
Randy has his back. Tony is trying to hit a switch.
Couple of good right hands.
Leg. He's going for try to finish a single leg. Tony has him against the cage.
Tony's got the leg now.
Randy's working underhooks and working shots to the ribs. Tony takes him back down to the mat,
by Baltaci.
but immediately switched.
Newell positioned himself to take him down.
Newell ends up on top.
This is action-packed as everyone thought it would be. Both fighters going at it. This is awesome. Randy's trying to work a couple rib shots from the top. Tony doing a good job at keeping his face protected.
Newell in the half guard of Baltaci right now.
Baltaci has the underhooks in. He was going to be looking to stand up from here. He's going to try to create some space. Newell goes, he has an underhook. He had a guillotine, but he let it up. Tony's back standing, back against the cage. Randy's keeping the pressure strong, him against the cage.
Knees in the clinch by Baltaci. Looks like it might have been a little
incidental nut check. Both guys can regroup for a second in opposite corners. That's what the beating each other's corner, though.
These guys are staying very well composed.
It's weird that the referee let them go to their corner side. Usually they don't do that.
Very good pace here so far in the first.
You know, I think this helps Randy a lot. You know, he was really aggressive here early. You know, this gives him a chance to wind down a little bit and receive some advice from his coach. I'm surprised that he's able to talk to his coaches right now. Fighters look like they're ready to go. And the referee starts it back off.
Show of respect, and the fight is back on.
And immediately Tony goes after him. Randy goes for the takedown. Tony defends it well against the cage.
Newell able to get the takedown here. He's in half guard.
Randy trying to work a little ground and pound, but Tony goes ahead and block and gains wrist control. Randy's strength is I don't know if it surprises many, but I knew he's strong, but he just looks like a monster in here, man. His takedown strength is just amazing. And he works the ground and pound right now on Baltaci.
He's probably in the best shape that I've seen him in a very long time.
Less than 10 seconds left.
Shots from the
Newell
top.
is on top, trying to pound him out.
Needs to watch the back of the head there, and that's the round.
This is
very impressive round from both fighters.
Very impressive round. I'd have to get that. I don't even know who to give it to. I have to give it to Newell. He had a couple more takedowns than Baltaci. Baltaci had a takedown too. Baltaci did have a submission in, but I think that equaled out with his takedowns. But what won it for Newell to me is his aggression and his control at the end of the round. I believe whichever fighter at the end of the round at that point was on top will probably win that round. So I'll give it to Newell.
I agree with you there. The pressure was definitely coming from the blue corner, and they displayed very good patience and the positions, very good transitions, and it was a good first round for both of the fighters.
Very good first round. It's looking like it's going to be a close match, man. Randy looks a little tired. Tony doesn't look too tired, but I know that he has to be feeling a little fatigued right now after that. You know, this is going to be exciting. I wonder how he deals with his strength, how he comes out this next round. Does he try to take us to the ground? Because both guys, you know, had their times on the ground, and we didn't see anything connect standing up, so we'll see what happens this round. Well, how you feel, Jeff?
I'm definitely liking the pace that these guys are going at. It's good to see the ground and pound happening. You know, we didn't get to see that in a lot of the earlier fights.
Hard leg kick from Newell there.
These guys are both definitely showing their experience.
Both fighters
big combination there by Randy. He's got it. Baltaci against the fence here.
Baltaci working for his underhooks. Newell has the pressure against the cage. Baltaci goes for the knee and separates from the cage, but Newell just pushes him right back. His strength is obviously outmatching his opponent, Baltaci.
Both fighters staying patient here.
These are two strong guys for their weight class. And Tony turns away from the offense. But Newell goes for underhooks. It looks like he's looking to set up a takedown. And he pushes him back to the cage again.
Good show of strength between the two guys right here.
And Newell with the knee to the legs.
Newell controlling the wrist of Baltaci.
Baltaci looks like he's going for an outside trip, but he looks like
went for it. He was not able to get the trip. Knees on the inside.
And he hits him with a hard body shot with that knee, and Baltaci slips and weaves all the punches that Newell throw at him. He threw some bombs at him, and Baltaci avoided all of them. And Newell's keeping that pressure on him against the cage. That's a lot to deal with. You know, that's very energy draining when your back is against the cage like that, and you have a strong opponent pushing you. And Tony goes for the switch. He's trying to be active. He's trying to win this, try to steal some points for this round, but Newell just keeps the pressure on him.
Newell looking for a knee to the thigh to loosen up the foundation of Baltaci.
Newell's looking like a whole new fighter this fight, man. He's looking really good.
Very good condition.
The referee warns them that they need to get something going unless he's going to separate them. Nice
knee to the body.
Baltaci looking for the sweep, wasn't able to get it.
Randy seems to be working for the guillotine. Oh, with a nice
Tony
single
goes for the
leg,
single.
but he goes to his back. He needs to scoot his hips back out and take that single leg. But it looks like he's about to go to his back. There he goes. Tony does an awesome job of getting up, but he doesn't have the strength to deal with Newell right now. Newell's power seems to be overwhelming, but he keeps on pushing. The 10-second mark, both fighters on the mat. Tony's trying to take him down, but it looks like Newell's going to end this round on top.
Very good second round for both of these fighters.
Very good for both of these fighters, but this one,
Newell had a lot more control against the fence and the clinch there, and he landed a lot more shots, I think.
Newell's winning this fight. If I was Tony's corner, I would be telling him that he needs to do whatever he can for a finish, whether it's standing or whether it's submission. He needs to get a finish if he wants to win this fight.
Definite show of experience from these both fighters. They've been in the cage. They're doing everything they need to do to show their dominance. But like you said, Baltaci has to come out and win this round right here with a knockout or a submission.
I agree with that.
Yeah, he has to dominate this round in order to win.
Newell's just got phenomenal conditioning for this fight.
He's awesome. And this is where he's going to see the testament of each of these fighters training here in this last round. He's going to see which one has been pushing and pushing and pushing to get to this point. See which fighter wants it more. Will Tony bring it to him as hard as he needs to bring it to him? Will Newell control the match? Will he go out there to try to control it and just win it? Or will he go for to finish it?
This is the third and final round for the second championship fight tonight. This is for the 145-pound Mo Muscle Fighting Championship belt. So this is the way we want to end the night on such a great fight like this. This is a great championship fight right here.
Great show of respect here from both fighters coming into the third. Hard low kick from Newell.
And Newell gets him against the cage again. It's looking like he's going for the takedown. Oh my God,
Newell looking for the slam,
WWE picks him up and
gets
slams him. Wow.
Very good display of strength from Randy Newell.
He's just too strong.
Shots from the top by Newell.
It's going to take, I don't know what it's going to take for Tony to come out with a win in this fight. He's going to have to pull something amazing off. He looks like he's trying to set something up from the half guard right now, but he's just getting pummeled right now.
Newell is postured up now, and he's landing strikes from the top.
He needs to pull him off of the cage so he can mount him and do the ground and pound.
Well, it looks like he's trying to keep his dominant position right now. He knows he's winning the fight. He knows if he just keeps pounding him out, he's going to take it. He can catch his energy right now. And he's just keeping the control, keeping the pace of the fight,
Yeah, those body shots are definitely taking a lot out of Baltaci.
Yeah,
we see
I agree
that.
with that.
Those don't look too nice on his face either.
We see that Newell's definitely showing his strength in this round and this fight.
Tony's going to have to dig deep if he wants to win this.
Constant pressure here from Randy. Baltaci looking to get back to his feet, and he's shut down.
He's just controlling him any which way, and Tony cannot deal with the power that Newell is playing. The referee tells Newell to work, so he starts.
Randy's got the body shots going over here. He's got the underhook trying to get Baltaci back down onto the ground. He's got Baltaci's left arm tied up.
Baltaci grabs for the leg out of desperation, I believe.
And Newell just takes his back, which seems to be little effort.
Looks like Baltaci is gassed out now at this point.
He's looking very tired right now. It's hard to dig right now when you're just so tired.
It looks like Newell has, if he wants, he could take his back. But I think he's looking for the ground and pound win.
And it looks like, Tony is just trying to weather this out. He doesn't look like he's trying to get up. Oh, now he's
definitely looking to
the switch. He gets the leg again, but he'll do something with it.
Baltaci still's got some fight in him.
He got 10 seconds left.
He heard the 10 seconds. He knows there's something he's got to do.
The display of power is just amazing by Newell right now.
and Newell just relentless with the strikes from the top. And that'll do it. A very exciting way to cap off a great series of fights tonight.
Awesome. And I'm glad, you got to make it out, Gunner, and commentate tonight, along with my man, Mike right here, Jason Liermann. He's been doing this for years, man, and take everything that you learned today from him, man, and you have a great future in this, man.
Well, thanks for having me, Mo. I'm glad that I could be here. I'm glad that I could be a part of this. It was a very exciting night.
Most definitely. I have to go in the cage. Thanks for having me, Jason. Hold it down. Thanks, Gunner. I had to go get in the cage and give this man his championship belt.
All right. And that will do it for a very, very exciting night of fights. You got to give it up to all these fighters, showing a lot of skill, a lot of heart tonight. A couple of youth fights, phenomenal action tonight. A very good main event. Congratulations to all of these fighters and to the promoters for a successful event.
Oh, what a fight, what a fight, what a fight! Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by unanimous decision, and your new 145-pound pro muscle fighting champion, Reggie!